Hi everyone, and welcome back to Wonderland Fairy. Today I will be finally customizing my Lillycat ChibbiLana. Let's get started. I have drawn out a concept for what I want Willow's face-up to look like, and here's what I have so far. I apologize for not getting more footage. This doll is very small and hard to handle, so little details are hard to record. Here I am just adding color with Mungyo soft pastels like her eyeshadow, blush, lip color, and eyebrows, and then cleaning things up with a kneaded eraser. Now I'm adding white swirly detailing with a little acrylic paint as per my concept. Moving on to her outfit, I also drew up a little concept. I decided to make a tape form of the doll's body from cling wrap and packing tape. I cut it down the sides to create the perfect shape of her body to help make a pattern. Here's the final dress pattern with the seam allowance added. I am also using this lovely faux suede. It is very soft and it is thin enough to drape nicely at such a small scale. Also the sewing basics. I will now transfer the pattern onto the wrong side of the material. Pinning the pieces together as I go, I hand sew a straight stitch to make everything one piece. Here's the finished dress. I even added snaps to the back for the closure. To follow my concept, I need some sort of mossy trim. I am using this fuzzy yarn I found at the craft store that was perfect. However, before I add the trim, I need to do the quote-unquote embroidery. I wanted to embroider it originally, but ended up just painting the designs on with acrylic paint instead, due to the small scale of the dress. Looks pretty good. Now the trim can go on. It was tricky sewing it on with the whip stitch, but I managed with a little bit of trimming. Willow's belt is a thin leather strap with 2 jump rings sewed to one end, and it fastens like so. Moving on to her wig, this is Surrey alpaca fiber that I dyed myself using yellow, orange, and a hint of purple. To process it, I am brushing each lock out and following up with straightening iron. If you would like to see a more in-depth BJD wig video, please let me know in the comments. Here are the silky processed locks ready to be made into wefts. To make my wefts, I cut each lock in half to prevent wastage, and I glue down one end with fabric glue onto a piece of foil. Later, when it dries, each weft peels off easily and is ready to go onto the wig cap. Here's the final wig. Ignore the magnets on the inside, I did end up removing them later. I made Willow's antlers with the mix of brown and translucent polymer clay for a marbled effect. Here I am decorating them with a plethora of mica shimmers, glitters, and gloss. With boots, a bag, and a few finishing touches from Nymphadisiac on Etsy, we can dress Willow up and call her ready. I did end up changing a few things. I added little flowers to the mossy trim on her dress, and I put her antlers on a matching flower headband off camera. This doll has also been hot glue sueded in her legs to improve her posability. Once again, huge thanks to Nika of Nymphodiesiac. She knitted the capulet and the leg warmers and made the green boots and leafy bag by hand. They really complete Willow's look. I also added this little glass bottle to her belt. Now we can finally take a look at her final photos. I really hope you enjoyed this process as much as I did. Stay tuned for more!